Did you see so I'm calling this guy out again, not really calling him out, I'm citing him, I should say. 𝗙𝗕𝗡𝗃𝗓. So he said the game has changed. Amazon has finally cracked the code on social attribution, and the implications are huge. Here's the scoop. Consumers now can connect their Amazon and Instagram /Facebook accounts, allowing them to check out directly on social. Why is this such a big deal? Until now, getting attribution from social media sites when sending traffic to Amazon was a pipe dream. Without proper attribution, scaling your ad spend effectively was like trying to navigate a maze blindfolded. But now, with a new partnership between Amazon, Meta, and Snap, the checkout process happens on the social site, bypassing any privacy issues and unlocking the holy grail of attribution. So basically now you can, like on Amazon, because Amazon's notorious for not being able to track stuff.
Yeah.
Now you can do it.
So they didn't really crack the code. They just created a partnership to unlock the data for everyone.
Yeah, but it's marketing. So
and they're compensating all three of the platforms. So
for
that
sure
way they all make more money.
Yep.
And we all pay more money.
Yep. Yeah, I think I saw one of these ads too. But to be able to just shop directly from like a Amazon sponsored ad that looks like this, you see this pot over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So shop with Amazon and just directly check out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I never received that on Instagram, but I don't log into Instagram that often.
You don't?
No.
Oh. All right. What else?
I don't use social media that often.
Well,
my team does for me.
That's why I can't send you anything on Instagram, because you didn't use it.
But you text me.
Yeah.
Whenever you have anything.
Yeah.
I respond to text messages. Although that's funny. On my phone, if I unlock it, okay, if you look here, where's my text screens?
Not there.
If you text me, it'll buzz, but it doesn't show me no notifications or anything. I do that for WhatsApp and text messages, so then that way it doesn't distract me from working or bother me.
Dude, mine won't even give a notification. So there's no sound, there's no notification, there's nothing.
Oh, so
I'm always silent.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I do the same with email. Email, no buzzing. It would be too many buzzes, but no notifications or anything. Because at the end of the day, it's like you need to just focus and concentrate. And it's like a lot of these things are just distractions, and you can respond to them an hour or 5 hours later or whatever it may be.
Dude, speaking of which, we're talking about health now. So one of my investments, 8 Sleep, they just launched a new version this week. And this version, so I didn't know, they upgraded the software where I check my stats now. It shows me how many minutes I snored. And so I think this last night.
A mattress does this?
Mm-hmm. So I snored 7 minutes yesterday. It was heavy snoring. And then 44 minutes of regular snoring. I was like, bullshit, I don't snore. And then it shows me how much I snore. And then the new pod, so what it does is you can put this over your bed, right? Full disclosure.
Wait, back up. How does this work? I don't even know how it looks.
Okay, so the version I have, which is the Pod 3, it's a cover that you put over your mattress. So you have a very nice mattress, I'm sure. I like my mattress a lot. It's nice and firm. And you put the cover over it, right? You put this over your bed. And so it will cool or heat your bed. You can cool it to like 55 degrees. And the new one, you can heat it up to 110 degrees, right? Because women like to sleep warmer, right?
Yeah.
Neil's about to sneeze. So what it does now is it's able to detect like my snoring rate. It gives me my HRV, my heart rate, and all these things, right? The new one, it actually puts like something like a board right under it, the bed, and it actually moves it up. So if you start snoring, and I'm a really sensitive sleeper, so if someone snores, it's game over, right? So it'll start moving your bed up. So you'll stop snoring, because once it like puts you up a little bit, you won't snore, and then it'll move you down again. You start snoring again, it'll move you up again, right? And then you can also tap on it to make it cooler or like hotter or whatever. Eventually, remember what I said earlier about wide TAM, right? The bed's gonna be able to like basically be like a full like MRI and scan all the issues that you have with your body.
That's cool. So your bed, does it start moving you up, or that's a different one?
Mine doesn't. I have to get the new one, which is like it's like $2,500, which I think is still a really good deal.
You should get the new one.
Yeah, I probably will get. I don't need it right now, but I probably will get it. But
and when it moves you up and down, does it wake you up? Or is it?
No, it doesn't wake you up. It would just like move you up until you stop snoring, and then it'll move you back down. Yeah. See, do you have that problem?
I don't. I think I don't snore, but people have told me I snore.
Your wife say you snore?
More so, Double told me. We were sharing a hotel room. We were at a conference at a free hotel room, and got double beds. And he's just like, "Dude, you snore." And I wake up early. He tends to sleep late, so it's just different time.
Yeah.
And he's like, you snort. And I was like, really? And he's just like, check out this recording. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, dude, with $1,000 you save, you can allocate it to an 8 Sleep Pod Pro Cover 4. You can use code ERIC10 for 10% off. I don't get anything.
But you told me it's $2,500.
It is $2,500, but you get $250 off and then minus another $1,000, right? You pay $1,250 for it.
That's not bad. I'll check it out.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you know, the way they've done their marketing is they push hard on X. They have really good videos. They're spending a lot on podcasts. By the way, AG1, how much do you think they spent on podcasts last year?
What's AG1?
Athletic Greens.
Oh, Athletic Greens.
Yeah.
Where's the one come from in Athletic Greens?
I don't know.
On podcasting, you said?
Mm-hmm.
$50 million?
Close, 40 million. Usually you're pretty close with the numbers. So they spent 40 million, and then Brian Johnson tweeted this, he's like going right after them right now. Basically, for every new acquisition, I think $16 goes to the influencers. That's a lot.
Wait, why is he going after Athletic Greens? Did he say the product sucks?
No, this is smart. So Brian Johnson, if we're analyzing, I'm going to have him on my podcast in a couple weeks, right? He builds this audience, right? And like nobody knows, like, oh, it's like, okay, maybe he's just going to be this advocate for not dying, right? And then it's like, oh, okay, now he launched all his products. He just launched a bunch of products, right? And one of his products competes with AG1. So he's going after them. It's like, what kind of marketing would you call this?
Controversial marketing?
Is it controversial marketing? Or no, you're almost just trying to create a target. You're trying to create an enemy. Yeah. It's like ClickFunnels when they went after like lead pages. Like lead pages is the enemy, right? Or one of our mutual friends, he calls the evil green button, right, of one of the SEO tools out there, right? So like you have to create an enemy, and this comes from the book. The guy that created Dilbert, what's his name again? Scott Adams. Yeah, Scott Adams.
I have no idea.
So he wrote a book called. I forgot what the book's called, but basically one of the things is you got to paint an enemy. And you know who does this well? Love him or hate him, Donald Trump does this well. He always paints like an enemy, and he always creates a name for them, right? So like low energy, like
what did he call Hillary? Crooked Hillary?
Crooked Hillary, Sleepy Joe, right? So there's always like a name, right? And he attacks them like that. So yeah.
Crooked Hillary, the Sleepy Joe one rhymes.
Yeah. Does it rhyme? That doesn't really rhyme.
Sleepy Joe?
Sleepy Joe?
Kinda. It goes together.
It goes together, but it doesn't rhyme.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right. What else you got? All right, everyone. Quick message from the Agency Owners Association. So this is the peer group for agency owners that Neil and I both put together. This is for people that are doing 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, even 9 figures as well. And we're all here to help you grow your agency faster. In this group, we share leads. We share learnings with each other. It's a community where people can ask questions, their most burning questions, personally, professionally. We'll share templates, reports, things like that. We're constantly adding more value to the group. I will tell you that the price is continuing to increase. The good news is that there's no long-term commitment. So you can just learn more by going to marketingschool.io/agency. Once again, that's marketingschool.io/agency to learn more. And we hope to see you inside. By the way, did you buy the new iPad? I ordered a new iPad.
I did too. Did you get the nanotech screen?
No. So I read up on the, see, you fool. You should have asked me. I looked it up. I was like, should I get the nanotech screen? And then I read the reviews. It's like, you shouldn't get the nanotech.
Why?
Because it's actually, it's good for like if you're doing professional work or whatever, but it's not as bright. And like you actually, it's actually worse than the normal screen. Yeah.
I'm gonna go cancel my nano because I'm assuming you can cancel if they haven't shipped it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cancel by you. Thank you very much for that. By the way,
save you $200
more because you have to have 1 terabyte to get the nanotech.
That's right.
Stream.
$400.
Yeah.
Right.
I prefer the smallest storage because whoever uses 200 and whatever 56 or 250 something.
I do 512 to be safe. Yeah.
I only have like movie. I mainly use my iPad for like movies.
You've got me this phone. My last one was 512. This one's only 256. I always get notices that I'm out of space.
Dude, 256. Never get notices that I'm out of space.
Because you have all your files on iCloud.
No, I have photos
on iCloud or on your phone.
I have no idea. Probably on iCloud.
It's probably on iCloud. Yeah.
But I don't have that many photos in general. Yes, but with the Apple ad, dude, it's so funny. People gave so much crap to Apple about their iPad ad, and then Tim Cook apologized. I'm like, man, what'd you apologize for? For ruining some pianos and guitars? He was trying to make a point with the ad that you can get all these things inside an iPad.
Yeah.
And no matter what people say about it, if you want to buy that nanotech device or screen type, It sold out so fast that now to get it delivered is mid-June when it comes out.
Oh,
May
is it really
15th.
for the screen?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So even though people are talking crap about the ad, it still did really well and they're placing a lot of orders. Because when I first checked, you could get it right then and there, and then it just switched automatically really quickly to early June, then mid-June, and I haven't checked since then.
Do you know about the Apple leasing program? Remember I told you about this?
Where you can sell back your old iPads and stuff and they give you money?
So basically, like if you lease like a nice car, right? Like every 2-3 years, you just return and get like a new one, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same deal with Apple. So for example, one of our mutual friends, he has like that $7,000 computer from Apple. So you can lease that and pay that over like a 3-year time span, right? So you're paying like, I don't know, like $100 a month or something like that. Then at the end of it, you can either buy it or you can sell it back to Apple, or you can just say, hey, let's send this back and give me the new one. And you can just keep repeating the cycle. So you always have a new computer or the newest one. Yeah. And you can do that for your business too. So we used to just lease a bunch of Macs for people. Yeah. Because we want them to have the newest thing. Because the worst is, I remember working at this ad. So when I worked at 𝗙𝗕𝗢𝗡𝗗𝗘 when I was like 24, 25 years old. They gave me the crappiest Mac in the world. It was clearly dated, and I like didn't even want to use it, right? So
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, but they're a great company. It's no knock on them. They didn't know about the leasing thing. So
𝗙𝗕𝗢𝗡𝗗𝗡 sold too.
Yeah, they did great.
Yeah, I think it was ZMC, I think bought them. It was private equity, ZMC or TZP. I forgot which one. But either way, yeah, they were well. And going back to the Apple ad, it's so funny. People talk crap on a lot of people's ads, but it just goes to show strong product, good brand means you'll get sales even if you have crappy marketing.
But the other thing is like, just crisis management in this situation. The free thing to do is to apologize. There's nothing wrong with apologizing. You're just like, okay,
Totally
I'll apologize and I'll just move on with my day. So
yeah, but it's not something that anyone needs to spend too much time on. People didn't like that. All right, cool, move on.
Yep. Yeah, and you can't win them all. And the other thing too is like it's probably some ad agency that did it. I don't think they did a terrible job. I don't even think the ad's that memorable either, right? It's just like it's just an ad and move on.
Yeah,
like, it's like most ads.
It's just people expect a lot from Apple. But dude, I'm so happy you did the research on the nanotech screen.
Yep.
I didn't realize it's not as bright. I want it because it's anti-reflective. So like when you're in an airplane or something, you don't see as much glare.
Guess where I got the research from?
Where?
Reddit. Because I couldn't trust the Google results, so I went to like a Reddit thing.
And they said it's not as good.
Yeah, I actually, to be fair, Google did help me. I did read one of the reviews. I did read like 3 or 4 sites. So yeah.
So that means these people all saw the device before.
They tested a device at the event.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah, you don't need.
It's not that good.
Yeah.
Dude, you just saved me like $1,000. Thank you.
That's right. That's right.
You made my day. You honestly did.
All right, look, if you're looking to hire additional marketers for your team, there's no better place to look than, well, hiring nearshore, hiring offshore. And we found that we've hired amazing creative people. We've hired amazing people that can help with execution on the marketing side. Whatever it is that you're looking for exactly, we are helping with that. We have recruiters from our side. All you have to do is go to marketingschool.io/hire. Once again, it's marketingschool.io/hire. Fill out the information in terms of what you need, and then we'll have our recruiters reach out to you to help you with the placement. And it should be great for you at the end of the day because you're going to save a lot of money and you're going to get the help that you need. So you're going to get help from a cost standpoint and also an execution standpoint as well. So again, marketingschool.io/hire, and we'll see you inside. Have you seen about the kid that clapped his way to 241,000 Instagram survivors or followers?
Yes, I did.
Do you want to explain it?
So assuming it's the same one, but he said for every follower I get, I'll clap. And then
he's an African kid.
Yeah. And then I started seeing some of his videos, and then it quickly exploded to hundreds and thousands of followers. And I was like, is he actually going to sit there and clap a few 100,000 times? I don't know if he did or not, but
he did. So look, he added 240K followers in 14 days. People are tired of negativity on the internet. This is from Greg Eisenberg. This is opposite. It's very wholesome, right? You want to see him win. This is how you build an audience. Now, I think, is this a little overblown? I mean, it's interesting, right? Because when you think about Mr. Beast, back when he had no budget, he would say Logan Paul like 100,000 times, right? And then remember Patrick Campbell? He said the word churn 100,000 times in the video. And we're just like, how did you work out like when you had to pee and everything? He said it the whole time. And even in one of his presentations at SaaS Talk, all he said for 15 minutes in his presentation was churn. And then like a bunch of people left the room. But point of this is the point of this is you need to try something bold if you're going to try to get followers with no budget. And that's what this guy's done. That's what Patrick's done. That's what Mr. Beast has done.
Wait, did he actually record a video of him clapping all those times?
Yeah.
Good for him.
You can see it speeding up too. He just keeps clapping. You should show it to your daughter. It's like, hey, this is what's required.
No. She doesn't need devices.
How about your son?
He doesn't need devices.
This is what you need to be successful, son.
Clap. Clap 240 times. It's like, do you remember back in the day, $1 million homepage? Where people buying pixels and the guy made $1 million bucks? I was like, oh, that's clever.
Yep. Like there's like the trouble with this is like, what's he going to do with this 241K after, right? Like that's when the journey really begins. It's not, the journey doesn't end once you built the followers. You have to keep delivering. Yeah, because now if he's like, I'm going to kick a ball 1 million times for 1 million followers, like, you're like, no, I followed you for clapping, not kicking. I don't know about that, but I just like, I don't know what's going to happen next. You get the point, industry, right? But you know, if you're a kid and you're willing to take shots like that, I think you've got something in you. He just needs to continue. That's all. Yeah. Maybe you can use AI to speed up his clapping. Yeah. Well, you kind of did. Yeah. All right. So that is it for today. Please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe. Go to marketingschool.io/agency if you want to grow your agency faster. And make sure you go there. Next time you do a call, let me know. I'll join the call. Oh, there you go. Join it. Once we get to around 50-ish paying members or so, we're going to do the call with Neil. And it's going to be a good time. Catch you later. We're pretty close to that already, right? We're at like 39. Right. Yeah, so join. Would love to do it, and I can break down all the stuff that we're doing to grow. And we're growing fast. To give you an idea, we'll go from start of this year 750 employees. My guess is we'll end the year with 1,200. Yep. And we're gonna keep, guys. We're continuing to jack up the price too. So it was $149 a month. Now it's $199 a month, and it's gonna keep going up depending on the value that we add to it. So join now, and catch you later. Bye.